The workshop hummed with the residual energy of 1,000 broken drives, each one a testament to humanity's stubborn refusal to accept the impossible. Alex wiped his grease-stained hands on his coveralls and studied the fractured chest plate before him. It wasn't human technology, not even close. Princess Rose of the Valdrith Empire stood across the workbench. Her forearms crossed in what Alex had learned was a gesture of impatience among her kind. Her Cotonus armor, normally a brilliant sapphire blue that shifted with her emotions, was scorched black across the torso. The battle with the Krell Raiders had been brutal. Your people fixed things differently, Rose observed, her crystalline eyes tracking every movement of his hands. The other species in the galaxy simply replace what breaks. But humans, you repair, Alex shrugged, running his scanner over the molecular bonds. Replacement parts are expensive. We learned to make things last. Inefficient, Rose said, but there was curiosity in her voice rather than judgment. Maybe, Alex admitted, selecting a micro-welder from his toolkit, a human design that had baffled the Valdrith engineers when he'd first joined the Coalition fleet. But there's something to be said for understanding why things break in the first place. The damage was extensive. The armor wasn't just cracked. Its quantum lattice structure had been compromised at the subatomic level. Any Valdrith technician would have declared it unsafe. Alex had seen 3 of them try before Rose had, in a moment of desperation, brought it to the human mechanic. Everyone else considered primitive. He began the delicate work of realigning the fractured bonds, his steady hands moving with a precision that belied his species' reputation for being clumsy brutes. Humans weren't the strongest in the galaxy, nor the fastest, nor the smartest, but they had something else, a peculiar stubbornness, an unwillingness to give up on things others deemed lost causes. Tell me, Rose said, leaning forward, why did your people even leave your planet? You had no faster-than-light capability, no energy weapons, no quantum shielding. You were centuries behind the rest of us. Alex smiled without looking up. Because someone told us we couldn't. Rose's mandibles clicked and what he'd learned was laughter. The Galactic Council said humanity was too primitive to join the Coalition. They said you would be a liability, and yet here I am, fixing armor your own people said was broken beyond repair. The princess was quiet for a moment. Through the transparent ceiling of the orbital station, the stars wheeled in their eternal dance. Somewhere out there, the war against the Krell continued. Somewhere out there, Earth hung like a blue marble, the newcomer, the underdog, the species that had no business surviving in a galaxy of giants. Alex worked in silence, his mind falling into that meditative state that came with intricate repair work. The quantum lattice began to realign, molecule by molecule. It was painstaking. It was slow. It was everything the efficiency-obsessed galaxy claimed to despise. It was working. How did you learn this? Rose asked, her voice softer now. Trial and error mostly. Humans have been fixing things for thousands of years. Broken tools, broken machines, broken bones. We got good at it. He paused, adjusting the welder's frequency. We didn't have the luxury of throwing things away. Your planet was poor. Our planet taught us to value what we had. Rose moved closer, watching over his shoulder. Her proximity activated his suit's environmental sensors. Valdrith body temperature ran hot, nearly 40 degrees Celsius. But Alex had grown accustomed to it during their months serving together on the Defiant. The lattice structure, she breathed. You're not just repairing it, you're improving it. Alex allowed himself a small grin. I noticed the original design had a weakness in the dispersion matrix. Thought I'd reinforce it while I was at it. The Valdrith Empire's premier scientists designed this armor. I'm sure they did their best with what they knew. Rose's laugh was genuine this time, a harmonic sound that resonated through her chest plates. Your arrogance is astounding. Human, not arrogance, just a different perspective. He set down the welder and picked up a molecular See, your people think in terms of perfection. One perfect design, perfectly manufactured, perfectly maintained. But humans, we assume everything will break eventually, so we build things to be fixed. The repair took 3 hours. By the end, Alex's back ached and his eyes burned from staring at the microscopic work. But the armor's chest plate gleamed with renewed integrity. The scanner confirmed what his instincts had told him: it was whole again, and stronger than before. While fixing the final seal, Rose drew close, her forearms reaching around him to examine his work from every angle. Alex felt the heat radiating from her exoskeleton, smelled the ozone and cinnamon scent of her kind. Don't be shy, human, she said, mistaking his stillness for discomfort. You've earned the right to stand proud. Alex looked up at her, at this princess of an empire that spanned 1,000 worlds. who had chosen to trust a mechanic from a backwater planet with armor that was both precious technology and priceless heirloom. "It's done," he said simply. Rose lifted the chest plate, holding it to the light. The quantum lattice shimmered, its structure now visible to even organic eyes, a testament to human ingenuity woven into alien perfection. "The Council was wrong about your people," she said quietly. "You're not primitive. You're not a liability. You're survivors, fixers, improvers." She met his eyes. "You're what the galaxy needed and didn't know it." Alex packed his tools away, allowing himself a moment of satisfaction. Humanity had come to the stars not with grand fleets or devastating weapons, but with curious minds and patient hands. They had brought with them 10,000 years of making do, of fixing what broke, of refusing to accept that anything was truly beyond repair. In a galaxy of perfection, they were the necessary flotha, reminder that broken things could be made whole, that lost causes could be won, that the stubborn persistence of a species told it couldn't reach the stars had value after all. "Thank you, Alex," Rose said. He smiled. "Just doing what humans do best, Your Highness. Making it work."